ever picture college, like college, but with robots and holograms?
Like a sci-fi movie.
Yeah, kind of like that. We're diving into Marmara University in Turkey. They've got some really ambitious plans.
Ambitious is putting it lightly.
Yeah, no kidding. They're aiming to integrate AI into almost every single part of student life.
Wow.
Like almost everything. And get this. They even published this document, MUIZ Yönet Malizi. Like, it's this whole set of regulations on how they're going to bring AI into education and research.
So it's not just like a pie-in-the-sky idea they have. It's a legitimate plan they're putting into action.
Exactly. Like, they're really serious about this.
It's pretty fascinating.
Yeah. And one of the biggest things they're focusing on is something they call AI-powered learning.
Okay.
And the goal is to personalize education for every single student.
That's a lofty goal. So how are they planning on doing that?
Well, think about those huge lecture halls, right? Hundreds of students all learning the same thing at the same pace.
Yeah, I remember those days. Not always most engaging, to be honest.
Totally. But imagine if AI could actually tailor the material to your specific learning style.
Oh, like if you're a visual learner, it would present information visually.
Exactly. Or if you need things broken down step by step, the AI adjusts to you.
That would be amazing. You'd never feel lost or left behind.
Exactly. And it could even suggest like extra resources, based on what you're interested in.
It'd be like having a personal tutor available 24/7.
Right. And it goes way beyond just lectures, too. They're looking at holographic presentations.
Holograms, like Star Wars.
I know, right? And augmented reality applications. So, like, picture this. You're in your dorm room, but you're attending a lecture by some world-renowned professor.
Well, they're beamed right into your room.
Yeah. I mean, it could completely change access to education.
Especially for students who maybe can't travel or afford to study abroad.
Exactly. It really levels the playing field. And speaking of changing things up, they're also looking at how AI can, like, revolutionize how students collaborate.
Okay, how so?
You remember those group projects in college?
Oh, yeah.
Like trying to coordinate everyone's schedules?
Yeah, and keeping everyone on task. It was like herding cats sometimes.
Totally. AI could actually streamline that whole process. It could help summarize discussions so everyone's on the same page.
Right, no more miscommunication or people going off on tangents.
Exactly. It could automate those progress reports that nobody likes doing.
Okay, that would be great.
And even generate visual aids to make it easier to, like, understand and present complex information.
So it wouldn't just be about efficiency, it would actually make the collaboration more effective, too.
Definitely. And then when you think about life on campus itself,
Yeah.
Marmara University envisions this campus straight out of a sci-fi movie, Like robot assistants everywhere, providing personalized support.
Like a robot showing you around on your first day.
Yeah. Or helping you find a book in the library.
Mm-hmm.
And smart systems managing everything, like class schedules and campus announcements. And, those times when you're in the library researching and you just can't find what you need?
Yeah, spending hours going through databases.
Well, they weren't AI-powered libraries that make research a breeze.
So you could just ask the AI to find you the most relevant articles or books.
Exactly. No more sifting through mountains of irrelevant information.
That would be a game changer, especially for those late-night study sessions.
Totally. But one of the most exciting things they mentioned is using augmented reality classes for, like, math simulations.
Oh, wow. So instead of just reading about abstract mathematical concepts, you could actually visualize them.
Yeah. You could interact with them in three-dimensional space,
That sounds like a really effective way to make those difficult concepts click.
Right. It's like a whole new level of interactive learning. But obviously, all of this innovation, it comes with some, pretty important considerations.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when you're integrating AI into education, especially to this degree, you've got to be careful.
Absolutely. Transparency is key, right?
Totally. Like, students need to understand if AI is contributing to their work.
Exactly. And Marmara University is placing a huge emphasis on that, like making sure students clearly understand and acknowledge any AI contributions.
That's good to hear. So no one's passing off AI-generated work as their own.
Right. Academic integrity is still paramount.
What about bias? I mean, AI can inherit bias from the data it's trained on.
That's a really good point. And to address that, they're actually establishing an AI ethics committee.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. It's going to oversee the entire implementation process to make sure everything is done fairly and responsibly.
So they're really taking the ethical implications seriously, which is great. But what about the practical side of things? I mean, are students and staff even ready for such a dramatic shift?
That's where the training comes in. They're rolling out awareness and training programs for both students and staff.
So everyone's on the same page and comfortable using these new tools.
Exactly. And they're also like ramping up collaborations with industry and government leaders in AI research and development.
I could see that leading to some really cool internships and job opportunities for students.
Totally. They're really committed to preparing students for this AI-driven future. Not just how to use AI, but also how to shape it, you know.
It's definitely a bold vision. Like, they're going all in on AI. It makes you wonder what other universities might be planning, what's coming next.
Right. It's a whole new world of possibilities and challenges.
It really makes you think, like, what excites you most about this AI-powered future of education?
Yeah. And what concerns do you have?
It's a conversation we all need to be having as AI becomes more and more integrated into our lives.
Absolutely. It's an exciting time to be thinking about the future of education.
And the future in general, really.
Totally.
Thanks for diving into this with me.
This was great.
It's been a really thought-provoking conversation. I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on Marmara University to see how this all unfolds. It's going to be fascinating.
Yeah, me too.